Hello everyone, my name is Lucy and welcome to the YMCA Virtual Studio. Today we're going to do a strength training program for seniors. Now, this is also good for people just starting off with free weights as well as people recovering from an injury. Hopefully in your possession you have one or two pair of dumbbells. As you see, I have three different pairs, three different weights for different exercises. Whatever you have will be fine, okay? The other thing is that we're going to start with a warm-up, all right? Because we want to warm up our core to get our body and our muscles and our blood flowing so that when we do these exercises, we're definitely limber enough to do them, all right? So a lot of these exercises I'm going to give you is not only to strengthen the bone density and the bones and themselves, but also to work through range of motion. As we get older, our joints stiffen, so we want to make sure that we got that range of motion as well. All right, so we're going to start with a quick warm-up, if you will. You don't need very much space. So I'd like you just to march, starting with your right foot. Good. Always remember to engage your core and stay lifted through the torso. That helps you balance better. Now, if you can, knee lift, right, left, right, left, right, left. Can you swing the leg side? Right, left, right, left, right, left. Can you do hamstring curl? Kick the butt back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight leg forward. Here we go. 8, 7. We're going to repeat everything, but we're going to add arms, starting with the knee lift. Ready? And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, touch back with the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straight leg kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March in. March wide. Turn out, plie squat. Right and left lunge. Right, left. Hold it right and reach. Stretching through the torso. Sit into the left hip. Good. Stretching the back of the right leg. Come center. Roll. Roll. Good. We're going to lunge right and left. Ready? Right. Left. Keep it going. Hold it to your left as you reach. Sit to the right hip and stretch the left leg, back of the leg. Good. Come center, lift the shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Walk in. Good. And up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. 2 more. Good. Stay with me. 1 more. Bring the arm slowly up. Start with the right arm as you reach. 4 more. Feel the rib cage pull away from the waist. Good. Now pull, pull. 4, 3, 2, march with the right. Arms down. Good. Arms up, cross. Arms up. Warming up the shoulders, upper body. Bring it down. Now, step, touch, circle. Shoulder level. Open and close the fist. As you bend the elbows, keep it going. Touch the elbows in and out. Hold the elbows in, touch the shoulders in and out. Feet apart, 1, 2. Circle, circle. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Good. Toe tap. Tap it out, 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 out. Now tap it in and out. In, in, in. Good. See if you can walk forward for me. 4, 3, 2. Now walk back. 4, 3, 2. Pick up your feet. Again. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Coordination. We need coordination. Our brain needs to work too. Good. Just follow me with the arms. There's 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse, back, down, and hip. Double hip to the left, right. Now do 3 hips and hold. 3 hips and hold. 3 hips and hold. Now circle the hip to the left. Circle. Stop. Reverse. Right. Stop in the center. Left. Good. Right. Good. And bend. 2, 3, 4. Round the whole back in the spine. Now arch the back. I'll do it sideways and round. And arch. And round. Abs tightly in. Now find in between. And push it up straight. Good. Nice job. Now we're ready. Let's do a little bit of chest. Okay, incorporated maybe biceps and shoulders. Let's grab, if you have a medium weight. Okay. So right now I got 4. We're going to keep our feet hip width apart. We're going to stand up tall. And we're going to bring the elbows together if we can. And then open. And in. Open. In. Open. In. Open. In. Working chest in front of the shoulder one more time. Now hold and lift up. Bring it down. Lift up. Bring it down. Lift, shoulder press, working the top of the shoulder. Good. Hold that shape. So notice the wrist is over the elbow and the elbow is in line with the shoulder. Very carefully, keep the wrist straight, lower the forearm, and then bring the forearm back up. Don't let it come from the wrist, okay? Slowly forward, slowly up. Working the rotator cuff. There you go. 2 more. Bring it up. 1 more. Bring it up. Straighten it down. Good. Now that same movement could be done on the chair. So if you have a chair, I'm going to show you how you can stabilize your torso a little better so that you don't cheat, okay, and you have proper alignment. So that same movement we did, my back of my shoulders are touching the chair. My feet are on the floor. I'm going to set up and do the same movement. So we have in, open, in, open, in, open. Chest in front of the shoulder. Now, shoulder press, slowly up, down. So this might be easier for some of you. Good. So when you do it, find what works for you. Sitting on the chair or standing. Rotator cuff and press. Lift 1. Slowly down for 2. And up. Give me 3. 1 more. 4, and up. Bring it down. Now we're going to stand up and do squats. Make sure you sit into the heels, hinge from the hips, lift the chest, straighten the back, engage the core. Keep the weights in your hands. Ready? 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Make sure you're looking forward, eye level. Lift your chest. Up. Keep the abdominals tightly supporting the spine. Up. 4 count. On the way up, squeeze the glutes. There you go. Now lower back. Nice and slow. Straight leg deadlift. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the glutes and hamstring to tone the back. Stretching through the back and the back of the legs. And then toning and strengthening. Good. One more time. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, go back to your chair. So that squat, you can change it to a hover squat by bringing the weight on your shoulder or no weight at all, and you're going to hover over the chair, up, sit down, 2, 3, 4, count off the chair, hover over the chair, 3, 4, and sit, 2, 3, again, hover, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit, 2, 3, hover over. These are hover squats. Good. Now you're going to go up just a little and tap the chair. Up, tap, up, tap, up, tap, up, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And sit. Nice and tall. So we're going to try doing our lateral raise sitting. So now we're working on shoulders. Okay, you want to make sure that when you do the lateral raise, there's a soft bend in the elbow and the wrists are straight. So what do we mean by neutral wrists? This would be an extension. This would be a flexion. We want neutral. We want nice and straight. Okay? So soften the elbows. Lift. 1, 2, down. So we're working the top of the shoulder called the medial deltoid. Controlling on the way up and on the way down. Good. So both arms at the same time is called a bilateral movement. Now I'm going to do right arm first and then left arm. So this might help a weaker arm because I can focus on it individually. Doing it one at a time involves unilateral movement. Down, lift, lift. Now what you don't want to do is this. You don't want to swing to lift the weight or lift the shoulder. You want to stay very still. Good. How we doing? Now, front of the shoulder, okay? Anterior deltoid. Together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Now, if you're a person who doesn't like to sit, stand. You can do all these exercises standing. Up, 2, 3, 4, down. 2, 3, count to 2. 1, 2, down, 2. Control when you come down. Don't just swing it back, okay? 1, 2. Now it's right and left. Ready? Up, unilateral. Front of the shoulder, anterior raise. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Good. Now put both weights in your right hand. Close the feet tightly beneath you. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you go lateral to the right and then center. Lateral to the right and then center. Again, right and center. And right and center. And right, center. Switch. So I got both weights. 1, 2, center. 1. So the base of my feet is very narrow, which is challenging my balance. But challenging your balance is working with the core and also body alignment. Down, 2, up, 2. Give me one more if you can, people. There you go. Good. Now, arms, let's grab weight that you're comfortable with for biceps, okay? Good. Now, I want you to bring your feet hip-width apart. Good. And I want you to bring your upper arm really close to your body. And I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Bilateral movement. Same time with both arms. Down, 2. Now, we're going to incorporate the legs as well. Now, one at a time. Right, down, left, down. Incorporate. Right, down, left, down. Hold right and down. Hold left and down. Hold right and down. Hold left and down. Right where it is, touch the shoulder. Touch the thigh. Touch the shoulder. Touch the thigh. 4 more. Down. 3. Down. Biceps. Forearm. Up. 2. Down. 2. Good. Shake it out. Nice job. Bring your feet together. Bring your right heel forward. Bring your right foot down. Bend your left knee. So the back knee is bent, which should be your right. The front knee is straight, okay, which should be your left. Now, I want you to go up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up. Hammer curl. We're combining legs. Now, hold it 4, 3, 2, 1. Press. 2, 3, 4. As you're working the legs, you're isometrically holding the bicep in a 45-degree angle. One more time, knee. 2, 3, 4, and bend. 2, 3, 4. Straighten down. Right foot forward straight. Bend the left. Good. Here we go. And palms front. Down. Up. 2. Down. Up. 2. Down. Up. 2. Down. Hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press. 2, 3, 4. Lift the knee. 2, 3, 4. Press. Working on balance. And knee. 2, 3, 4. Press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Good. Palms in. Now, you could do this in this position, which is a squat, or you could do it sitting. So we'll do 2 sets. This is a reverse fly. It targets the back of the shoulder. Okay, so we're down. You got light weight for this. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. 1. See how I'm controlling it? Single count. 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And come up. Good. Now what I want you to do is rest your elbows right on your thighs. Notice the hand grip is an overhand grip. Now, for this, you want lighter weight. You're gonna go curl, 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 curl. So you're actually curling the wrist, up, down, but your elbow is keeping your forearm very still. Give me 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, palms up, same thing. So these are called wrist curls. Very important for strengthening the wrist and getting wrist mobility. So some people can't stay in a bridge or a plank too long or do push-ups because of the wrist. So this is what you want to do. Now, bring it in, out, in, out, in, out. Notice now I'm going external, internal rotation in the wrist. Good. And release. Shake it out. How we doing? Okay, so now we're going to jump right into a little core because this is a full body strength movement. Okay, it's also the class itself is for strength, okay? So we're going to sit tall in your chair, preferably at the end of your chair. Okay, if you need to hang on for that extra security, please do so. All right, now stand nice and tall, and all I want you to do is lift the knee. Lift the knee. Lift the knee. So what you're doing is activating the core and engaging the stomach muscles to lift that knee. But you're also working on the flexibility within the hip. Good. In a flexion position. Keep going. Up, up. Now, hands under the chair, lean back, lift up, down, down. A little harder, huh? 4 more. 3 more. Yeah, this is a little more difficult. You're gonna feel those abdominals. Now hold it up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale. Take a deep breath. Exhale. How'd we do? All right, now choose your weight. We're gonna do a second set of the back. So remember I did 1 seated and 1 standing. All right, so we're gonna lean forward and we're gonna go out, 2, down, out, 2, down, out, 2. Control that movement in both directions. Single it out. 8, notice that my back, my torso is remaining stable. Just the arms are moving. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And come up. Good. Let's go back to the chair. Put the weights down. Now, what I want you to really focus on the next movement we're going to do is triceps. Triceps are one of those exercises that you either love it or hate it. All right? So opposite of the bicep is your tricep. So when we work out, if we work the bicep, we need to work the tricep. If we work the chest, we need to work the back. All right? Shoulders, you want to do all ranges. Lateral, anterior, posterior, and medial delt. So you want to target all the shoulders, especially the rotator cuff, okay? That has 4 parts to it, and it connects everything else with the shoulders. It even connects into the chest muscle and back muscle. So real important on that rotator cuff. And I'm going to give you a little trick on how to get it perfect with that rotator cuff. But first, let's do our tricep. Go ahead and grab your weight. So whatever you want to use for tricep, 1 weight only, okay? I want you to put your right hand on the seat of the chair. Bend your knees. Now, line your elbow with your shoulder and line your wrist with your elbow. Now, this is where I'm going to come back to. I'm not going to come in here. I'm going to come here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, stop right there. 1, 2. So this is called a tricep kickback. And when you kick it back fully, you're not locking out the elbow, but you are contracting that tricep muscle. Good. 2 count. Now don't get sloppy, do single. Single. So you're doing a single count. 4 more. Remember not to come all the way in like this. Try to come right here. Good. Now isometric. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, palm to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You feel that tricep? So you did many different variations. You did 2 count, single count, isometrically holding, really getting the stamina of that tricep contraction, and then you did the pulse, moving like dynamically or actively into the muscle itself. Can we try the other side? So hand on, left hand, right hand. Here we go. 2 count. 1, 2, in, 2, out, 2, in, 2. Now ideally I would want your head to face down. Out, 2, in. Now single. 8, 7. So I'm looking at you because I want you to do this right, but you should be looking at your hand or down towards the seat of the chair. Can you hold this one now? Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Long neck, flat back. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Did 4 different parts in doing a tricep exercise. Now another favorite, and I say that sarcastically, not everybody likes dips. So if you can't do it on the chair, hands at the end, tailbone in front, and you would bend the elbow and straighten. Bend the elbow back. Try to draw the elbows towards each other. Try not to raise up the shoulders. Keep going. Good. You can also do this on the floor. Keep going. So you're right here and you bend. Up. It's a little safer. Straighten. You look at the elbows. Tricep. Up. Down. Up. Down. Good. And relax. All right. So we did chest exercise, we did tricep exercise, bicep exercise, shoulder and back. All right. So now what I'm going to do for you is a little more legs, lower half. So I want you to take your right foot and put it in front. I'll do it sideways. Good. Now, the common fault here is we sit in one leg. We favor one leg. So you really want to try to keep your hips even. 50% of your weight on each foot. All right? Now, you could do this without weight for now. I want you to reach down and then reach up. Reach down. Good. Reach up. Now, balance is a big key factor here. And up. Each time you go down, try to go further and further to the floor. Up. Good. One more time. Good. And up. Good. Now, step together and switch. Good. Now, mainly, the back hip and glute is the one you want to contract. That's the one you want to feel, okay? 1, 2, down, up, down, up, again, down, 2, 3, 4, up. Last time. Good. Now, what that is a split stance deadlift, okay? So, one leg was ahead of the other, a little bit of a challenge for balance, okay? But it's very good for getting that balance in control as well as creating stretch and movement. Now, we're gonna do what's called a cobbler squat. Grab one weight, preferably heavy if you have it. So you're gonna turn out slightly. So see, my feet are slightly turned out. Not too wide, okay? The elbows are gonna try to touch the thighs. And we're gonna go down, 2, 3, touch the thighs. Up, 2, 3, touch the thighs. 2, 3, 4, up. It's nice to do it slow. That way you can concentrate on your form and technique, and you can get that fuller range of motion. Good. And down. Good. We're gonna come up and we're gonna open the elbows to our left, center, to our right. Press against the weight and keep the elbows open. Good. Don't move the hips. Do the flexion, lateral flexion from the rib cage. Over. Center. Over. Center. One more time. Center. Good. Now bring the toes front. Good. I want you to widen the legs. What we're going to do now is a single leg lunge, but you're stationary. You're not going to move. So you're going to go bend the left and up. Good. Bend the left again. And up. Now you can hold the weight here and sit back. Back. 2, 3, 4. In. 2. So we have a couple options here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3. Or you can go back to the low, touch the floor. And up. Good. Let's try a couple on this side. 4, touching the floor. Look up, look up, look up. Come on, don't drop that head. Good. Now your knee is going to go forward. Good. And back. Or sit back into your heel. And sit back. Sit back in the heel. And up. You should feel the back of the leg of your right foot. Good. One more time, so you got choices to make. Good. Now, grab both weights. And a little more challenge to that same movement would be to step out. So, step out with the left. Come back in. Step out with the right. Come back in. Step out with the left. These are side lunges in lateral form. So lateral movement is a frontal movement. Good. Frontal plane. Good. Come back center. Sit back into the heel. Come back center. Sit back into the heel. So that's a little more involving with coordination and balance, but you're welcome to try that. Okay, so now we're gonna do something in frontal plane. Okay, so frontal plane is what you just did. Sagittal plane is going forward and back. Frontal plane is side to side, and transverse plane is horizontally rotating. And we're gonna try something in each of those movements, okay? So hold your weights by your side, okay? And I just want you to go forward, lunge, come back, same leg, back lunge. Good, same leg, forward. So the foot that's really the culprit, the one that's gonna make you balance, is where you're stepping with that left foot and how you're balancing on your right. So the right is your support leg. The left leg, the moving leg, is the one that has to be placed in the proper position Each time you pick it up and step forward and back. Good. Forward again. And in and back. Now, we're going to do the other leg, but the option of the weights is now going to be here. So here's another option for the weights. With the right leg, forward, center, back, center. Forward, center, back, center, forward, center, back, center. You're doing this forward. Now how far you step into the lunge and how deep you go down is all up to you. It's what you want out of this. But make sure when you do the lunge, the front knee is always over the ankle and the back knee is always under the hip. Good. Good. Now bring the arms down. We're going to do a little conditioning of the calves and strengthening up the ankles. Lift the heels, lower. Lift the heels, lower. Lift, lower. Lift. Now, if you keep the movement going forward and back, that's where you lose your balance. Go straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. Again, up, down. Up, down. Good. I'm going to do it sideways. We're going to do a few more. Ready? So you can see. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. One more time. Up, down. And shake it out. So that'll help build and strengthen the calves and the ankles. How are we doing? All right, so put your weights down. We're gonna start with the cooling down stretching. I just want you to go heel tap, heel tap, heel tap. Good. Now hold the left touch. 2. Press, press. Good. Now keep the flex foot. Pull the hips back and go as far as you can to get that back of the leg stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up. Switch. Tap, tap. Good. Right foot working now. Hold the flex. Lean back. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, to stretch the back leg, go behind your chair. See if you can grab your left ankle. Good. If you can hold here and you're nice and straight, your foot is pushing into your hand, your heel is away from your butt, and you're not like this, you're nice and straight, start to pull it back and feel the stretch in the quad and hip flexor. Good. Now put that foot down. Bring the other leg forward. So the right leg is forward and the left is back. Okay? I want you to push that hip forward. Bring that arm up. Good. And then stretch away from me. So as you're lifting up, you're also stretching away. But at the same time, you're pushing through that hip. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's turn it around and try the other side. Stand up straight. Get those shoulders right over the hips. Grab the foot. Pull it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Step back with the right. Step forward with the left. Nice and solid with the feet. Reach up with that arm closest to me. Then go ahead and reach away. Hold it. And come center. Good. Bring your hands behind your head as you keep your feet apart. and just open through the chest. Look up a little bit, lengthen the neck, spread the elbows open, feel the stretch through the front of the shoulders and the chest. Good. Now take the chair, lift your toes, and round the back. So I actually want you to round and feel the stretch. Toes are up. Keep doing that. It's like a little C curve from your tailbone to your head while your toes are up. Slowly come up. Good. And turn to the front again. Good. Tricep, left arm up. You're going to touch the base of your neck. You're going to grab the elbow and you're going to stretch away from that arm. The stretch goes down the tricep all the way through the torso. Other arm. Now, anytime you stretch after a class, which should be always, you want to make sure it's a minimum of 30 seconds if you can. That's the best result you're going to get, most effective. Come back in. Good. Inhale out. Exhale up. One more time. You guys did awesome today. Remember, I gave you lots of options. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Take care and see you again.